Well, race recap. Uh, it wasn't a very good night for me. Um, Basically, my first no start of this season. Started on the pole during my heat. Went in turn 4 for the start. I looked over and I had caught the kid on the outside. He must have been caught off guard. I had a hell of a jump on him. And I knew there was fast cars behind me. Coming along the front stretch, I saw the wall. And there's no car there, so I took that line. And he had woken up and his front bumper caught mine, back bumper, my back quarter panel, turned me sideways, and then pushed me right over. Well, let's look at it. This is my first look at the car in the daylight. See where the roof is caved in from where it had flipped over. I could probably straighten that out a little bit. I have such a hard time with wheels. I've bent up so many wheels this season already. And they're getting harder and harder to find. It may actually be the wheels that make it so I can't race rather than anything else. You can see that A-pillar is actually bent right over outward. Walking around the trailer. This lower control arm's all bent. That's gonna be a problem. This entire front has been pushed way over. I don't quite understand what happened to the mirror, unless it just bounced. Yeah, I like to say it was a hell of a ride, but it happened so fast. This corner of the car is basically the only part of the car that's the way it was when I went in. I don't see any damage on the trunk lid. Yeah. So here's where he got into me, lifted the car, and that pushed me around on the back end into the wall. But then the forward propulsion lifted the entire car up and then rolled it a couple of times. All All the welds seem to hold. I'm gonna have to take some panels off to see what the actual damage is. I'm okay. It sucks that it happened, but this is part of racing. It's not the part of racing that we like. It's not the part of racing that we go there for. It's the part of racing that the very reason that we put a roll cage in these cars, because this could happen. Like I said, it happened so fast. Basically, before I knew it, I saw myself turning around, but before I knew it, I was upside down, and it gets scary because you start noticing things like gas dripping. When he ran over the top of my car when it was upside down, it did something to the gas tank, and gas was leaking all over the place. Yeah, it was, I don't know what kind of show it was to the fans, but yeah, there's wrecking and fire, and I got 2 weeks till the next race. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know. I have to start taking things apart in order for me to find out if I can even fix it. This front corner is lifted up, it's pushed in, the car's twisted. It was a pretty hard hit, but everything's fine on my end, and it was no fault to the other kid. I mean, I thought I had him. I looked over, he wasn't there, and he was in a very fast car, and so when he accelerated, he really accelerated. So I should have waited and just held the inside line, and but that's racing, I guess. There's a racing accident is it's racing. It wasn't intentional. When you got somebody out there intentionally trying to knock you around and flip you over, that sucks. But this was not intentional. So we'll take it apart and rebuild, I guess.